Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to Hillsboro, Kansas on the campus of Tabor College for today's KCAC basketball action between the Tabor College Blue Jays and the University of St. Mary's Spires. This is one of those COVID-type games because you have University of St. Mary, who is playing their third game of the season. They played their first game of the season in October 26th. Finally got back into action again on Thursday. So a very long layoff for the Spires. They're 0-2 overall, 0-1 in the conference. So very difficult to know what the Spires are going to bring to the table here and where they're at as a team. The Blue Jays, in the meantime, are in the midst of a brutal string of games, playing their fifth game in about 10 days. As you see the head-to-head matchup, Troy Brown, St. Mary grad in his 10th season at the helm of the Spires, and Micah Ratzliff also coaching his alma mater in his 14th season. The Blue Jays also haven't played a lot of games, 5-3 overall, 3-3 in the conference, but again, as we said, fifth game in about 10 days, so a real brutal stretch for Tabor. They had a two-game winning streak snapped on Thursday with a loss to Sterling. As we take a look at the key matchup here, the guards, Diego Lucas, a 5'10 guard from Provence, Italy, averaging 24 points a game again in two games. Bobby Shanks, 6'3 guard from Hulls, Tennessee, 14.5 points a game, 8 rebounds a game. He can be very explosive. He can get you anywhere from 14 to 15 to 30 points in a game. So it should be a nice little matchup there. Team leaders, that's the Nashon Carter show, leading with 17.6 points a game. Andre Nelson, 8.4 rebounds per game, and he's coming off of snapping a double-digit rebound streak of a few games, but he's a very impressive guard leading the team in rebounds. Carter, 3.5 assists per game and 90% from the free throw line. Leon Marsacek, 48% from the field, coming off his best game maybe as a Blue Jay, 22 points in the loss to Sterling, including 3 of 6 from the three-point range. Here are the standings. You see Tabor is holding on to their position on page 1. They can draw even with Ottawa and Avila with a win today, at least for the moment. But you look, after Bethel, 11-2, coming off an outstanding victory over Oklahoma Wesleyan, it's really a jumble between 2 and 10. 9 and 10, so there's still surprisingly a lot of basketball to play here in the KCAC in the season, and things can go a lot of different ways. So the Blue Jays looking to regain some momentum with the win here today. Check out the second page, St. Mary sitting there at the bottom, but again, kind of unfair with just one game under their belt in the conference. And that was a 106-81 loss to Ottawa on Thursday. So 81 points, they can put some up. They're led by Lucas at 24 points a game, but have 3 other fellas that have double-digit averages: Christian Carmichael, Chase Smith, and Miles Slater. We're going to take a quick break right now, play a few ads, and we'll be back for prayer, national anthem, and starting lineups.
Sooner or later, you might need some extra storage space. When that day comes, Fleming's Mini Store All is ready and waiting. Fleming's Mini Store All has 5 locations and has been serving the Hillsboro and Marion area since 1990. They've got a variety of storage size options and can even handle boats and RVs. To learn more, just visit FlemingsMiniStoreAll.com or give them a call at 620-382-5550. Fleming's Mini Store All, the solution for your storage problems.
Think about how good it feels when people really get you. Like the friends who come over when a big game is on, the neighbors next door who always bring your favorite buffalo dip, your in-laws who know you need silence during the clutch plays, and everyone who knows about your special post-win fist bump. It's kind of like having a State Farm agent like Paul Brooks. Paul is here to get to know you and understand your life, so he can help make it easy for you to protect what's important. Get an agent that gets you and your fist bumps. Call State Farm agent Paul Brooks in Wichita at 316-721-8181.
Create an estate plan that values what you value. The Biblical Estate Design Service from MB Foundation is a will planning service that brings your faith into the process of preparing a God-honoring estate plan. Many donors of Tabor College have used this service to create their plan and have chosen to leave a gift to the college, a gift that will have a lasting impact on future generations of Tabor students. Learn more at mbfoundation.com.
We are back and we're prepared for a pregame prayer offered by David Ediger and the playing of the national anthem. Well, we are back and we're getting ready to take a look at the starting lineups. For St. Mary, Maceo Mananu, the guard. He's a 6'4" freshman from Independence, Missouri. Donovan Senegal, the 6'3" senior from San Antonio, Texas. Sam Billimon, a 6'2" freshman from Independence, Missouri. Chase Smith is a freshman, 6 foot from Little Rock, Arkansas. And Brad Haley, a 6'6" junior from Stanberry, Missouri. So a smaller lineup, not a ton of size for St. Mary. So we'll see if Blue Jays will try to attack that with Noah Brown, 6'7", senior from Hollywood, Florida. Bobby Shanks, the 6'3" junior from Halls, Tennessee. Cade Hemmert getting a start today. Exciting for Cade. He's worked hard to get into the lineup. He's a 6'4" sophomore from Oakley, Kansas. Andre Nelson, 6'2" senior from Jacksonville, Florida. And Mark Emanuel Jr., the 6'8" senior from the Bahamas. So you'll have some size in Emanuel and Brown. Hemmert is a big kid who will step out and stroke the three as well. Working hard game today. Tyler Burrows, Brad Eubanks, and Chris Sundahl are our officials. On the table, Seth Swiderski on the time clock, Alex Emerson on the shot clock, Justin Schroeder on the scoreboard, and Dale Shuey on the scorebook. And our production team, we're real pleased to have them today. Mike McNeil on replays, Mike Jameson, director and editor, Mallory Ediger on graphics, Maddie Ediger on the Hero Cam, and Kara Shuey on the wide angle camera. It's me, Nate Newell, on the commentary, and our executive producer and brain trust, David Ediger, is our production manager. We're thrilled to be able to bring you Tabor basketball action. We try to do as professional a broadcast as we can, and we're very proud of what we're able to offer you. So as Ricky Roberts pours out the starting lineup for the Blue Jays, we can look for a few more things that could be interesting today. When you have your leading scorer in Nashon Carter coming off the bench, 17.6 points. He had 23 the other night against Sterling. That's always a nice thing. Leon Marsacek coming off the bench as well. That's a good situation for Coach Ratzliff to have, along with some other key players. Montel Stewart, he's been in the starting lineup. Jack Taylor has made his impression known as Kate Hemrick gets a nice round for his first start. James Abola from the UK, 6'6" freshman, will come off the bench. So lots of depth here for Michael Ratzliff and his Blue Jay team. We'll see how they use it. Again, St. Mary's in just their third game of the season. Second in a couple days. We'll see what their fitness looks like. We'll see what they have to offer. But they'll play an up-tempo style, averaging almost 80 points a game in their two games. The Blue Jays average 77 points a game, give up 76 points a game. We could see a lot of points put up on the board. We'll have to wait and see how the game plays out. But both teams will probably look to go up tempo and play with some speed. As we await the tip, looks like it'll be Brad Haley for the Spires. And we'll see who steps out to face off with him. Scores around the league, McPherson is playing Bethany. And last check, the Bulldogs were up. We'll do another quick check, and they are up 63-56, nearing the midway point in the second half. This one's about to get underway, and the rest of the action tonight is later. Bethel and Avila will square off. Avila will have their hands full with a very good Bethel team as we get set for the tip. Ottawa and KW. Noah Brown wins the tip to Andre Nelson, and here come the Blue Jays. Bobby Shanks playing with glasses on. I don't know if he had a contact problem or what, but a unique look for Bobby. Let's see if how that affects his game.
Good Shanks. Good Shanks.
Brown over to Shanks. Hemmert trying to get it down to Emmanuel. Can't get the handle on it. Noah Brown with a jumper, and he hits with 4 on the shot clock. So a nice patient possession from the Blue Jays. Coming up with a basket from Noah Brown. All right, here comes Smith. He hands off to Manano. Back to Smith. Smith kicks it out to Haley. That's Billimon, 8 to shoot. Smith has it, Hemmert on him. He's going to pull up for 3, and that will fall. Three-pointer for Chase Smith as quickly Shanks gets it up to Nelson. Shanks, free throw line to Emmanuel. Over to Hemmert, gets a screen. Look for a back cut there, not there. Another try, no. Shanks gets it down to Nelson, who's posted Smith. Smith tried to draw a charge, wasn't there, and Nelson drops it in for 2 points. Rounding out the KCAC scoreboard, Southwestern and Friends will play later, and York and Oklahoma Wesleyan will finish off the night at 8 p.m. Back to action here. Oh, a nice little pass from Smith, but Haley couldn't handle it. It goes off of him out of bounds. Nice quick pass there. Chase Smith looking in. Couldn't handle it. Just underway, if you're just joining us, Nate Duell enjoying some basketball here on this Saturday afternoon. Shanks loses the glasses. I don't know if they fell off or he just decided he'd rather not play with them. But they're gone, and he loses the ball there on that possession. So we'll have to find out. He's got a little squint on right now, so we'll see what's happening with Bobby Shanks. As he guards Chase Smith, a screen from Haley. They look to run the pick and roll, nothing there. Senegal underneath the Haley. Haley backing in Emmanuel. Cross to Manano. He tries to go baseline. That's out of bounds. So a few sloppy possessions from both teams here early on, and we're 4-3 with 17:45 to go. Nelson will bring the ball up. Hemmert. That's about the drive. That one is mishandled. Smith has it. He gets it up to Senegal, and Senegal misses, but Nelson got a piece of him going for the layup. And so Donovan Senegal will shoot 2 free throws. 67% free throw shooter, knocks in the first, and Leon Marsichek will check in for Mark Emanuel. Leon, the 6'7" junior from Serbia via Clark Atlanta University. Senegal's second is good. When you see these averages for St. Mary and percentages, bear in mind, again, it's just 2 games worth. Shanks on the drive, gets it out to Marsichek. Tries to drive to Shanks for 3. That was long. Hemmert, a nice rebound, knocked out of bounds by Smith. It'll be Tabor's basketball with 20 to shoot. It's a really nice job by Cade Hemmert to get some position in there and get that offensive rebound. It'll inbound to Noah Brown, gives it off to Shanks. Brown hands off to Nelson. Nelson, spin move inside in the paint, lays it in. A nice move by Andre Nelson. He's got 4. Really nice spin move, good footwork, soft off the glass. It'll be Chase Smith here. Inbounds to Senegal. Senegal called for the double dribble. We'll see our first St. Mary substitution. Here it is, number 0, Diego Lucas. 24 points a game in his 2 games. Blue Jays holding a 1-point lead, 16:44 in the half. Lucas had 10 points against Ottawa, so that tells you that back in October, when he scored for his 24-point average, he scored 38 against Bellevue. So he obviously can be explosive, and the Blue Jays turn it over again. This is Smith. He'll go right to the basket, but Leon Marsichek says absolutely not, and Shanks gets the rebound. He's going to push it up, now pull it out. That was filthy by Leon. And now he'll pull up for 3, and that rims out, and Senegal gets the rebound. I don't know if Smith didn't see him coming or what, but that was a nasty block. There's a 3-pointer that won't go. Senegal with the board, gets it out to Manano. I will really work hard to get that name correct. Hemmert, dribble drive, he'll go to the basket, lay it off the backboard and in. Cade Hemmert making Micah Ratzlaff look like a genius with the start. Cade playing really good basketball right now. Lucas will put up the jumper and it will go. 8-7. He did a nice job. And quickly down to Noah Brown. I think they're going to call a goaltend there on Senegal. As he, but no foul, just a goaltend as he got up. Yeah, he grabbed the net and pulled the rim down. And so a little collision with. So I don't know that there was a foul called. I think that's what they have to clarify. No foul. No foul on the play. The right call was made. That was definitely a goaltend. So Noah will get the 2 points. And it's 10-7. And here's that block by Leon Marsichek. Oh, that is just disgusting. And the ball spun back into play. That was unbelievable. We got some more substitutions here. Number 10 for St. Mary, Andre Pourmirza from Topeka, the 5'6" sophomore. That is not That does not seem right. I'll have to double check that. Check that. That's Nick Funk, senior from Nortonville, Kansas, 6'7". That makes a lot more sense. So Lucas drives, fires a pass to Manano. It's no good. Nelson comes up with it. Blue Jays on the break. Nelson to Marcicek underneath. Nothing there. Lucas gets the rebound. Tabor's substitution there was number 15, Spencer Askew. Spencer, 5'9", sophomore from Springfield, Virginia. Lucas puts up a three. That's short. Roll around. Marcicek with the board. Here comes Askew. And that's a block there on Lucas. A nice little sidestep by Askew. But that's on the floor, so it would be an inbound. 10-7 Blue Jays as Jack Taylor's going to check in. It seems pretty obvious here that with this, the 5th game in 10 days, 10 or 11 days, Coach Ratzliff is going to try to get some more players in. Rotations will change a little bit. Lucas knocks that one out of bounds. And he'll stay in Tabor's possession. 24 to shoot. We have a sub here for St. Mary. It'll be number 24. Zach Thiel, 6'1" junior from Leavenworth, the hometown boy. He'll check in for Billaman. Nelson. Askew, Brown at the top of the key. And Marcicek buries the three. Leon Marcicek, smooth stroke there. He can play inside, he can play outside. His defense has improved tremendously. As we head the other way, it's Funk over to Manano. Now it's Smith with Askew on him. Thiel. Mananu, that's nothing. Nelson's there with a rebound, kicks it out to Askew. Here comes Spencer. He'll pull it up without the numbers. Down low to Marcicek. Squares up his defender. That one's knocked away, and it's going to stay with the Blue Jays. Brett Haley will come back in for St. Mary, along with 21 Miles Slater, the 5'9" freshman from Edmond, Oklahoma. Both teams playing a bunch of players here early on. A long three from Leon, no good. The littlest man on the court with the rebound, that's Miles Slater. He kicks it out to Lucas. Lucas gonna go all the way. Noah Brown attempted to block it, but Diego Lucas lays it up and in. From Prudence, Italy. That foul's on the floor. That's gonna go against Haley. His first, team second. And Bobby Shanks will check back into the ball game. Nice shot.
All right.
Askew to Marcicek in the lane, goes strong to the hole, and that's 2 for Leon, 5 on the game for the big man. Here's Lucas, he'll drive, pulls up. Nice shot for Diego Lucas. He's the guy who can fill it up for sure. 38, as we mentioned, against Bellevue. As Marcicek has it in the corner, tries to give it up to Brown, and it's off Noah's hand, and it'll be a turnover.
You need to see him. Get back. You need to see him.
15-11. Here you see some nice moves from Leon Marcicek. Really come into his own since coming here to Tabor. That pass almost gets away from Lucas. Slater has it back. Give and go with Funk. Now back to Funk. Here's Lucas. He'll put up a three. And that's a tough rebound there. Haley tipped it up, but Brown comes up with it, fires it out to Shanks. St. Mary's has numbers back. So Bobby will find the baseline. Haley cuts him off. There's a charge called Leon Marcicek. A little bit of late whistle there, I think, is what's going to draw some frustration, but we'll Looks like he definitely extended that arm a little bit. For sure, Miles Slater sold it. Whenever you have 6'7" and 5'9", I think the 5'9" fella's going to get a little bit of the benefit of the doubt. Slater, a nice pass into Haley. Haley's shot will... What is it going to do? It's going to stop up there, and so that's a dead ball. Wanted desperately for it to go in, but Haley will have to settle for 2 free throws.
Is it 2 shots?
You do not see that very much. You definitely don't see it with a little spinning shot like that, but it just spun and stayed up there. 75% from the line is Brad Haley. This first one is up, and it's going to rim out. Here it is. You see, around and around. I can't believe it looked like it was going to move. Smith hits the first. Now Cade Hemmert and number 22, Elias Worth, the 6-foot junior from right here in Hillsboro, will check into the ball game. We have word that Nashawn Carter will miss today's game. So Blue Jays will be without Nashawn Carter. As Smith hits the second, and it's a 1-point game. These last few possessions showed us what we could possibly see. Early on, both teams were having a little trouble establishing themselves. And Lucas is called for the foul there. A little too much body, as he thought he had a nice clean steal. He does have some quick hands. Lucas will take a break, and Sam Billimon will check back in. Shanks at the top of the key. Hemmert hands off to Nelson. Looking for some penetration. Worth, no. Hemmert pulls up for 3. Rims out. Noah Brown battles for the rebound. Chase Smith had it, but it goes off his hands, and the Blue Jays will get it. Be 20 seconds on the shot clock. Nelson inbounds to Shanks. He'll go right down the lane, kick it out to Hemmert. Noah Brown, jump shot, rolls in, just inside the 3-point line. A 2-pointer makes it 22-19. Chase Smith. Spires will need to look for someone else aside from Diego Lucas to score points. Senegal misses that one. Brown, I think, came up with the rebound. Hemmert looked at the 3. Inside now to Nelson. Worth will drive. Brown on the baseline. Noah Brown hits. Noah Brown having a game. 10 points for the senior. Really nice look there. It's a high arcing shot. It's a smooth when it's going. Lucas has 12 of the 19 points for St. Mary, but he's on the bench right now getting a rest. Haley, 10 to shoot. He'll drive, kick it out. Chase Smith spins, drops it down low, and that's Donovan Senegal with the basket. Makes it a 3-point game. 7 minutes to play here in the first half as Nelson brings it up. Shanks over in the corner to Hemmert. Back to Shanks, back to Hemmert. He's got the baseline. Head fake, he goes up, and he's gonna get fouled. And it's Kobe Sifford who draws the foul. It's his first. Cade had just a really nice first step and got past Sifford, and then was able to draw the foul. Hemmert's first free throw is long, and Maceo Manano will check in for Haley. The Blue Jays are going to take a timeout. Mike Ratzlaff, a 30-second timeout. I don't know if he's going to talk about free throw form or not, but the Blue Jays are 0 of 3 from the free throw line. Maybe just need a break here.
Extra storage space. When that day comes, Fleming's Mini Store All is ready and waiting. Fleming's Mini Store All has 5 locations and has been serving the Hillsboro and Marion area since 1990. They've got a variety of size options and can even handle boats and RVs.
An issue for Tabor all year. They shoot just 63% as a team. Then Hemmert hits the second. And it's a 4-point ball game. Chase Smith will bring it up. Elias Worth picks him up at the midcourt line. The pass nearly gets away. Senegal pulls up, hits the 3. Nice little move there by, Sam Billiman, rather. Apologies. Sam Billiman with a nice little play there. That one, Nelson's battling, gives it up. He comes up with it. Sifford, he tries to get it down to Billaman, but that's a little too strong and it gets away. So St. Mary had an opportunity to reclaim the lead, but pass was too strong. So Shanks will bring it up. Blue Jays running some offense here as he gives it up to Brown, way out to Hemmert at the top of the key, over to Shanks. Shanks goes, he'll pull up, the shot is short, he gets his own rebound, puts it back and in. Those are the first 2 points of the game for Bobby Shanks. 27-24. Manano hands it off to Sifford, goes behind his back, gets by Nelson, gets himself in the paint to Funk for three. That's no good. And Shanks with the rebound throws it into Hemmert. Cade will hold up and hand it off to Bobby Shanks. He's got Billaman. He tries to get into the lane, kick it out. Elias Worth hands off to Hemmert. Back to Elias. Cade Hemmert. Worth playing a game of catch. Elias will drive, and he lost his footing, and he will be called for a travel there. Number 20, Larry Thomas, will make his first appearance for the Spires. He's a 6-foot junior from Aurora, Colorado. And Spencer Askew will come back in for Elias Worth. So the Blue Jays are going to have to find something between Askew and Worth and Hemmert, or whoever it's going to be for Nashawn Carter today, missing the game. Billaman gets a couple of screens there, has Hemmert. Crossover, gets rid of it to Smith. Smith with Askew in his face to Funk, over to Billaman. Under 10 to shoot, there's a three. That one rolls out, Andre Nelson with the rebound. Quickly up the court is Shanks. Shanks will go to the basket, he hits, and it's going to be a three-point play opportunity. As Chase Smith stepped in front, was a little late, and that is his first foul, 6th on the team. But Shanks, a very athletic play, just gets into there to the basket, and three-point play opportunity. It's no good. Again, Bobby has done a little bit better, but still just 38% from the free throw line. Here's Billaman, gets it back to Thomas, over to Manano. Thomas, Billaman, Funk. Tabor keeping them on the outside. As they look to penetrate, Billaman, ball fake, 8 to shoot. Chase Smith, 4 to shoot. 3. And that's going to be another shot clock violation. Really nice job of the Blue Jays on that pressure defense on the outside. Donovan Senegal is going to come back in for Manano, and Noah Brown's going to get a nice break here. A great first half for Noah Brown thus far, as Leon Marcichak will give him a rest. Askew will run the point. Looking for a screen. They had a chance there with that pick and roll, but missed that. As Shanks will go baseline, picks up his dribble, looking for something. Finds Marcichak. 10 to shoot. Gets it to Nelson, to Askew with 6 on the shot clock. Shoots the 3, no good. Gets his own rebound. Quickly underneath to Nelson. Nelson is fouled by Funk. That was Nick Funk's second foul, but it was a good challenge. A really strong challenge by Nick Funk. Didn't allow for the cheap basket. What a great look from Spencer Askew, though. And Funk just gets a little too much arm. Nelson had the position there. So Andre will head to the line, just a 50% free throw shooter. But he hits his first. Brad Haley will come back in. Funk will have to hit the bench with 2 fouls. Second free throw is rims out, battle for the rebound. Chase Smith had it, and thanks his teammates for saving him, but it's off his hands, and it'll be Tabor basketball. 20 seconds on the shot clock. So Blue Jays will set up for their inbounds play. Just a simple one to ask you. Shanks brings it around, gives it to Nelson. 6-point Blue Jay lead. Marcicek guarded closely by Haley. Gets it to Hemmer, 8 to shoot. That's going to be a offensive foul. They called a moving screen on Leon, so that'll be his second foul. As St. Mary takes over. Chase Smith drives, picked up by Askew, stops, gives it off to Haley. He loses it, but Nelson knocks it out. And we will see our first look at James Aboba, the 6'6" freshman from the UK. UK in, Serbia out. As Marcicek got those 2 fouls. So they'll run the inbound with 16 to shoot. Chase Smith battles his way in there. No good. Nelson has it. He's on the move. Nelson gives up to Hemmert. Hemmert for 3. Got nothing. And Billimon with the rebound. He is fouled. And that's going to be 1-1 as Askew battled a little too hard there. Reaching in, trying to make a play. And so Billimon will go to the line to shoot 1 and 1. We'll see Jack Taylor check in for Tabor. Bobby Shanks will take a seat. 2:58 left in the first half, a 6-point Tabor lead. Billimon, 25% from the line, hits the first. Again, that's 1 of 4, so he's now 2 of 5, and he's all the way up to 40%. So take it with a grain of salt. Second one is up and in. Now he's up to 50%. A very productive trip to the line for Billimon, and he cuts it to a 4-point Blue Jay lead. Here comes Nelson running the point now. Thomas guarding him closely. Gives it up to Askew. Askew looks for a screen, and we're going to get Brad Haley on the foul there. He was a little slow trying to beat that screen. Fouls. Yeah, he didn't come around in time. Tried to get set. And fouls Askew. So he'll hit the bench with 2 fouls as Manano checks in, and Askew will head to the line. Spencer now 0 for 3 on the season, but Hemmert bails him out with the rebound. And Nelson gets it back. Spencer has it here. Hands it off to Aboba. Now Taylor gives it up to Hemmert. Nelson, or rather Askew with 5-3 to shoot, body fake, and he's going to draw a foul. A really nice play by Spencer Askew to get Larry Thomas off his feet and draw a foul. Really bailed them out because the shot clock was about to expire. But now Spencer needs to convert. 0 for 3 on the season. Free throw shooting. Take your time, young man. And the first one is in. Now Noel Brown will come back in for Cade Hemmert. Hemmert a nice job. He'll head for a rest. 2:23 left in the half. Askew's second is good. So now 2 of 5, and he goes from 0 to 40%. 6-point Tabor lead. So we head to the final 2 minutes of the half. Chase Smith pulls it up, hand off to Billimon. I wonder what's up with Diego Lucas. Thomas was looking for Smith to come back, and Jay was cutting back door, so that'll be a turnover. The Blue Jays will have it. Got to take advantage of these turnovers. And Tabor turns it back over. Askew was looking for a Boba, but that pass would have been hard for Yao Ming to corral. Little high, little hot. 1:59 to go. I think we're going to see a lot of turnovers on the halftime stat sheet. I can tell you right now, it's at least 17 between the two teams. Billimon puts up the jumper. That's short. Taylor with the rebound. Gives it up to Nelson on the run. Gives it to Aboba. Back to Nelson. Good hustle back from St. Mary on defense. They go underneath to Brown. Didn't want to take the inside route. He'll bounce outside. One-hand jump shot. No good. Little hook shot did not fall. St. Mary with the rebound. Shea Smith puts up a shot. It's no good. Manano with the rebound. Banks it home. So possession for Maceo Manano. Now Blue Jays will look to respond up 4 as we near the 1 minute mark. Taylor to Askew. Askew gets a screen from Brown. He'll go. Why not? And it's going to be a 3-point play opportunity. Basket is good. Manano was too deep on that, I think is what the call was. As Askew gets the basket, he looked like he might have been outside the arc, but leaning a little bit. So Spencer, now a 40% free throw shooter, will look for the 3-point play, and he gets it. That's a nice little swing for Tabor, now up 7 in the final minute of the first half. 20 seconds on the shot clock. There's a screen. Chase Smith goes the other side. Nothing there. Kick it across. Thomas to Billimon. Now 7 to shoot. Chase Smith resets. Chase Smith will pull up for a 3, and Askew is going to foul him. Got him on the hand as he was shooting. Spencer getting a lot of playing time here. Really anxious to do a nice job, and I think was just got a little piece of his hand. Not sure it really affected the shot, but it was a foul, and Smith will hit the first free throw. For Spencer, that was his second foul. Chase Smith, 6 of 6 now from the free throw line. 7 of 7, and he's got one more. 100% on the season. Averages 14 points a game. And he's got all 3 free throws. As St. Mary looks to add a little pressure here. Shot clock is off. Askew, Thomas guarding him. Thomas trying to cut that down. That gives him a little bit of pressure. Boa to Taylor for 3 from the corner, and he is fouled. Billimon gets Taylor on the hand, actually knocked him down. You see a nice kick out, and Taylor really trying to get out there and gets him with the body and the hand. The shot rims out, but Jack Taylor will go to the line to shoot free throws, where he is 2 of 4 on the season. 5.6 seconds left, and Taylor hits the first. And it's a 5-point. Taylor hits the second. And a third on the way. So they trade 3-point possessions in an odd way. Well, there's going to be a timeout here taken by St. Mary. We'll take it really quickly, and we'll be back for the last possession. You're watching Tabor basketball on the Tabor Sports Network.
Think about how good it feels when people really get you. Like the friends who come over when a big game is on, the neighbors next door who always bring your favorite buffalo dip, your in-laws who know you need silence during the clutch plays, and everyone who knows about your special post-win fist bump. It's kind of like having a State Farm agent like Paul Brooks. Paul is here to get to know you and understand your life, so he can help make it easy for you to protect what's important. Get an agent that gets you and your fist bumps. Call State Farm agent Paul Brooks in Wichita at 316-721-8181.
Create an estate plan that values what you value. The Biblical Estate Design Service from MB Foundation is a will planning service that brings your faith into the process of preparing a God-honoring estate plan. Many donors of Tabor College have used this service to create their plan and have chosen to leave a gift to the college, a gift that will have a lasting impact on future generations of Tabor students. Learn more at MB Foundation.
Now we're back. St. Mary will have the ball. Inbounding, full court, away. 5.6 on the clock. Smith over to Senegal. No. Senegal. Three-pointer from Billimont is good. A big play at the half. Aboba did his best to block, but that cuts things to a 4-point game at halftime. It's Tabor 38, St. Mary 34. Nice play drawn up there by Coach Brown as we hit the buzzer. We'll be right back with some, take a break. We'll be right back with some highlights and halftime stats and more. You're watching Tabor basketball on Tabor Sports Network.
I never expected to attend college. Next year, I'll be the first in my family to graduate. Hi, my name is Irene De La Rosa from Wichita, Kansas, and I'm a junior at Tabor College, double majoring in biology and exercise science. Outside of the classroom, I play soccer. I am the president of Green Club, vice president of Science Club, vice president of Students of Color of Alliance, and Tabor's ambassador for the Center for Sustainable Climate Solutions. I love hanging out with my teammates and the friends I have made on campus. What drew me to Tabor was that I did not have to end my soccer career in high school. I received a soccer and academic scholarship that would make my decision easier. I also had a conversation with a close friend who encouraged me to see this as a sign from God, who was reaching out his hand to me and asking me to trust him. I came to Tabor not having a strong relationship with God, but because of the community and my teammates, coaches, professors, and friends, I am seeing God work in my life. This past year, your gifts not only provided a path to graduation through scholarships, they also provided us the tools to get there. This year, students like me did not have to worry about buying books. Instead, thanks to the generosity of donors like you, our books were already paid for. Your gifts prepare us to be successful in the classroom so we can make a difference in the world. If you have given gifts to Tabor, thank you. Thank you for giving me the opportunity to be the first person in my family to graduate from college. Your gifts have given me and hundreds of other students the ability to be transformed by the Christ-centered education and prepared to make a difference in our communities and the world.
Since 1962, the Eitzen Agency has specialized in insurance for churches, colleges, and faith-based ministries. As an independent insurance agency representing Brotherhood Mutual and other fine companies, they can find the right policy for you at the best price. For more information, call the Eitzen Agency at 800-375-2553 or go online to eitzenagency.com. That's EITZEN agency.com. The Eitzen Agency, proudly supporting Tabor College athletics for 3 generations. There's a new vibe in town. Experience it with our crazy fast internet speeds from our fiber-backed network. Phew! Finally, a broadband connection that can keep up with you. Need a customized solution to power your business with phone, internet, or managed services? Say hello to Vive. We're here to simplify your life with technology that works. See how at vivebroadband.com. That's VYVE broadband.com. It's time to turn your Vive on.
Hillsboro Ford is your local, family-owned and operated full-service Ford dealer, serving Marion County and the surrounding areas. Come and see us at Hillsboro Ford for all of your automotive needs. Whether it's purchasing a new or used vehicle or visiting our well-trusted service department, our staff is committed to give you a top-notch experience. We service every make and model and can handle all service jobs, including tires. We're at 202 South Main Street in downtown Hillsboro and online at hillsborofordks.net. Hillsboro Ford, where service makes the difference.
Sooner or later, you might need some extra storage space. When that day comes, Fleming's Mini Store All is ready and waiting. Fleming's Mini Store All has 5 locations and has been serving the Hillsboro and Marion area since 1990. They've got a variety of storage size options and can even handle boats and RVs. To learn more, just visit FlemingsMiniStoreAll.com or give them a call at 620-382-5550. Fleming's Mini Store All, the solution for your storage problems.
Think about how good it feels when people really get you. Like the friends who come over when a big game is on, the neighbors next door who always bring your favorite buffalo dip, your in-laws who know you need silence during the clutch plays, and everyone who knows about your special post-win fist bump. It's kind of like having a State Farm agent like Paul Brooks. Paul is here to get to know you and understand your life, so he can help make it easy for you to protect what's important. Get an agent that gets you and your fist bumps. Call State Farm agent Paul Brooks in Wichita at 316-721-8181.
Create an estate plan that values what you value. The Biblical Estate Design Service from MB Foundation is a will planning service that brings your faith into the process of preparing a God-honoring estate plan. Many donors of Tabor College have used this service to create their plan and have chosen to leave a gift to the college, a gift that will have a lasting impact on future generations of Tabor students. Learn more at mbfoundation.com/Tabor and get started on your plan today.
MB Foundation, giving meaning to money.
Panzer Chiropractic Clinic is a supporter of Tabor College and proud to treat our Tabor students and athletes. Panzer Chiropractic Clinic offers affordable chiropractic care for the entire family. We offer spinal adjustments and cold laser therapy, decompression and flexion distraction therapy, and are board certified in acupuncture as well as DOT certified. Come see us at 122 South Main Street in Hillsboro or call Panzer Chiropractic Clinic for an appointment today at 620-947-3157.
Since 1962, the Eitzen Agency has specialized in insurance for churches, colleges, and faith-based ministries. As an independent insurance agency representing Brotherhood Mutual and other fine companies, they can find the right policy for you at the best price. For more information, call the Eitzen Agency at 800-375-2553 or go online to EitzenAgency.com. That's EITZEN agency.com. The Eitzen Agency, proudly supporting Tabor College athletics for 3 generations. There's a new vibe in town. Experience it with our crazy fast internet speeds from our fiber-backed network. Phew! Finally, a broadband connection that can keep up with you. Need a customized solution to power your business with phone, internet, or managed services? Say hello to Vive. We're here to simplify your life with technology that works. See how at vivebroadband.com. That's VYVE broadband.com. It's time to turn your Vive on.
Hillsboro Ford is your local, family-owned and operated full-service Ford dealer, serving Marion County and the surrounding areas. Come and see us at Hillsboro Ford for all of your automotive needs. Whether it's purchasing a new or used vehicle or visiting our well-trusted service department, our staff is committed to give you a top-notch experience. We service every make and model and can handle all service jobs, including tires. We're at 202 South Main Street in downtown Hillsboro and online at hillsborofordks.net. Hillsboro Ford, where service makes the difference.
Welcome back. It's halftime here at Tabor College as we take a look at some of the first half highlights. Noah Brown did a nice job. 10 points for the big man. As Tabor started off really well with some good possessions, and Leon Marsacek with 22 points in his last outing, but making an imprint, literally, on defense. This was just moments after that block. He pulls up and hits a three, and then he works inside too. Marsacek, some good minutes in there, got in a little foul trouble, and here he is again. Don't bring that here. Three-pointer there, Spencer Askew. And Noah Brown on the big dunk. Again, Noah Brown, 10 points to lead the way for Tabor. That one gets the roll in. Seeing some new names, faces. Spencer Askew, 8 points in the first half, did a really nice job at the basket there. As we take a look at some of the first half stats, Tabor shot a blistering 58%. Would be a lot better in the points category if not for those 11 turnovers. Same area, 44% from the field, not bad. 25% for Tabor from three-point range. They were 2 of 8. 3 of 10 was St. Mary from three-point range. Both teams got to the free throw line a bit. 9 of 11 for 82% for the Spires. 8 of 14 for the Blue Jays, 57%, just below their season average of 62%. Blue Jays a little bit of advantage, 17-12 in rebounds. We noted at the outset the size differential should play into Tabor's favor, and it did a little bit there. The turnover's a big issue. We thought maybe we'd see a high-scoring affair, and we definitely saw some up-and-down action, but too many turnovers on both sides, 19 total. It's been a problem for both teams. So, leading scorers we mentioned, Noah Brown led the Blue Jays. He was 5 of 7 from the field. Also had 3 rebounds and an assist and a steal. So a very nice first half from Noah. Diego Lucas came on, just poured it in. 12 points on 6 of 9 shooting. Nothing of 2 behind the three-point line. And then was out of the lineup with 2 fouls. Didn't get much action after that. Rebounding for the Blue Jays, Noah Brown, Bobby Shanks, and Andre Nelson, all with 3 rebounds. And leading the way, actually, Sam Billimon, 3 rebounds for St. Mary. Miles Slater, 2 rebounds. There's a little guy out there, and Maceo Manano with 2 rebounds as well. Marsacek, 3 assists. So the big man can shoot it, he can go inside, he can block shots, and he passes very well also. Several guys with some assists there for Chase Smith, rather than Donovan Senegal with 2, each with an assist for St. Mary. Otherwise, pretty even. 18-16 points in the paint in favor of Tabor, 16-12 in bench points. Second chance points was probably the biggest advantage for the Blue Jays, 7-2. So pretty evenly played first half. It is 38-34 as we get set to go back at it Let's take a look at some scores around the league. McPherson held off Bethany 90-77. McMoose to 7-5 in the conference, 9-5 overall. Bethany falls to 5-6 and 6-7. Check some of those later starting games that are just about to actually get underway. 5 o'clock stars for Southwestern and Friends, Ottawa and Kansas Wesleyan, as well as Bethel and Avila, all 5 o'clock starts. And then the nightcap, York and Oklahoma Wesleyan at 8 p.m. So we'll see maybe some more shuffling in the ranks as let's see if Mallory, Mike, can you guys pull up those KCAC standings for us? We'll get another look at those. I put them on the spot here, but I believe in them. Here we look at it. If you look from 2 down to 9, you're looking at a game and a half difference. And with so many teams, still with so many games to play, anything can happen in there. There's not, aside from Bethel pulling away there at the top, there's a lot that can happen. Thank you very much, guys. Appreciate that. We get set to start the second half. We'll check the starters. Again, this is just St. Mary's second conference game of the year, 3rd overall. York still just played 4 games, so it's a crazy year and crazy things can happen. And we're hoping the Blue Jays can get on a little run here. We talked about this being the 5th game in 10 days. Really, the rest of the schedule is going to look like that for Tabor as they start another stretch like this next week with 3 games next week. Of course, this is all subject to change, but 20th, 23rd, 25th, 27th, 30th, February 1st, 4th, it just isn't going to stop. Tabor's going to be playing a lot of basketball. They'll have to stay fit, stay healthy. As we start the second half, St. Mary's with possession. Senegal hands off to Haley. Back out to Smith. He pulls up for the jumper. That's no good. Emmanuel gets the board and tries to get it to Brown, and that one got tipped, and it will stay with Tabor. Manano tried to sell that, but
Gotta go to work.
we saw it. So it's Hemmer, Nelson, Emmanuel, Brown, and Shanks for the Blue Jays. Smith, Billamon, Manano, Senegal, and Haley. That passes inside to Emmanuel. Tries to go right up with it. No good. Gets his own rebound. Back at it, and there's a foul on Haley, and that's quickly his 3rd. There you see it. Just reached. Stay straight up, and you will not get the call on you. As soon as you start leaning and reaching, that's when it happens. And Mark Emmanuel will go to the line, shooting his first free throw of the season, and it's long. Nick Funk will check in for Haley. Emmanuel's second shot is strong as well. And Manano with the rebound to Smith. He'll push it up the court. Billamon, nope. Senegal driving the lane, puts it up. There's going to be a foul there. Nelson picks up his 2nd foul. You see, just never had good position there. And challenged him. He was wrong-footed the whole way. And Senegal will go to the line. 67% shooter. He misses the first. He'll have one more as both teams with their chance to start the scoring in the second half haven't been able to do it. Senegal's second is short as well, and Nelson, Shanks with the rebound. Shanks, by the way, we learned at halftime, was asked and needed to take his glasses off because they weren't kosher with the rules. They were the hard frames. He tries to go down to Emmanuel. Emmanuel travels. got stuck in there between two defenders and shuffled his feet. Yeah, so not sure what how well Bobby Shanks is seeing out there, but the glasses had to come off. They were not super safe. And at any rate, he's with us. And Senegal puts up the shot. It's no good. Emmanuel skies for the board. That's what Tabor really needs Mark Emmanuel to do a good job with, is just being a man on the rebounding. And it's Brown on the wing. Get some space. Hold up. Hands it to Emmanuel. Gives it off to Nelson. To Emmert. Cade hits for three. And it's 41-34. Cade Hemmert. Right on that wing. Nice shot. And that's a 7-point Tabor lead. Here comes Billimon. Screen from Funk. Emmanuel picks it up. It's a bit of a mismatch. Mark Emmanuel. Pretty happy that he got in that mismatch and got Billimon to travel.
Here we go. Here we go.
I think he was a little nervous about this fellow going by him, and enjoyed that he got a break there. There's a foul on Smith. He's going to be number 2 on Chase Smith, second on St. Mary. And Diego Lucas is going to come back in for Che. Not sure that's what he wanted to do, but that's what it's going to be. Coach Brown looked a little distraught. Hemmert on the drive, on Billimon, way off. And that's going to be a foul on Senegal. His second, team's third, as Hemmert had the rebound and Senegal just came crashing in there and knocked it away. Nelson will inbound. Finds Hemmert. Hemmert, a three. Rims out. Emmanuel gets the board and puts it back. Mark Emmanuel improving every game with every minute he gets on the court. He certainly has the size to be a difference maker. Here's Lucas, a little floater off the glass. This guy can score. 14 points for Lucas. Just soft little touches, and he can just fill it up in a hurry. He'll have to stay out of foul trouble as they go down to Emmanuel. Big pass across to Nelson. Wrong foot's Billimon. Drives in and hits the lay-in. 7 points for Andre Nelson, and it's a 9-point Blue Jay lead. Little awkwardness as Lucas, ball fake, falls back, knocked away. To Billimon, back to Lucas. Senegal, he's going to try to drive, puts it up, no good. Emmanuel with a strong board, gives it to Nelson. Mark Emmanuel, a great start here in the second half. Noah Brown, over to Hemmert, down to Emmanuel. Uses his body, kicks it out. Bobby Shanks for three! And it's a 12-point Blue Jay lead. And that's going to be a timeout for the Spires. It's a 30-second timeout, so we'll keep it right here. Mark Emmanuel with a great start to the half. The Blue Jays shooting well. Shanks with a three. Emmert with a three. Nelson with some dribble drive, and they've stretched it out to a 12-point lead. But you know that St. Mary's going to have something to say. Nothing is easy in this league. But right now, the momentum is on Tabor's side, and they're feeling good. As St. Mary will inbound with possession on the far side. So it's Lucas, Smith, Miles Slater, Nick Funk, and Maceo Manano in for St. Mary. Emmanuel, Shanks, Hemmert, Brown, and Nelson still in for the Blue Jays. Smith looking for some motion, gets it to Slater. Slater gets a screen from Funk. Back to Funk, he'll go for three. Gets off iron. Nice rebound by Bonanno. He goes up with one hand. That's no good. Funk affecting the play there, and we have a held ball, and that's going to go Tabor's way. Funk did a nice job crashing the boards there. He didn't come down with the rebound, but he made it difficult for the Blue Jays to get the rebound. So the possession arrow in favor of St. Mary now. Ooh, Hemmert was looking for that back cut to Bobby Shanks, but just wasn't there. Slater, like a gnat, you know, he just plays such strong defense. Lob inside to Nelson. He goes up and hits. Andre Nelson, 9 points, and it's a 14-point ball game. Blue Jays getting some really nice balanced scoring. Smith, go to baseline, stumbles to Bonanno, nothing there. Brown comes up with it. Shanks has it. Goes to Brown, over to Hemmert. Hemmert, a ball fake. He'll go right down the lane, and he's gonna get, it looks like a block. Is going to be the call on Funk. Let's see. And it is on Funk. That's his third. So Hemmert will get 2 shots here as we have some subs set to come in. First one is short. In for St. Mary, Zach Teal, he's 24, and Donovan Senegal will check back in. For the Blue Jays, Marcicek gives Mark Emanuel a break. A great 5 minutes there for Mark Emanuel. Hemmert's second free throw is good. And Jack Taylor's going to come in for Cade. Cade Hemmert with 7 points now. Hemmert with 7, Nelson with 9, Marcicek with 5. Brown with 10, Askew with 8. It's a very balanced scoring attack from the Blue Jays today. There's a steal by Nelson. He'll go the length of the court and lay it in. He's got 11. And it's a 17-point game. Nelson, guarding Jay Smith closely over to Senegal. Lucas, no. Shanks guarding Lucas. Lucas gets free a little bit there. We'll have to hand it back to Senegal for a long 3 and nothing there. Things are not going St. Mary's way right now, as this has been a 15-2 second half thus far in favor of the Blue Jays. Marcicek to Nelson. Brett Haley's set to check back in. Shanks hands it off to Brown. Nice vision for Bobby Shanks, ironically. And a nice finish for Noah Brown with 12 points. And it's a 19-point Blue Jay lead, largest lead of the ball game. Smith. Blue Jays have redoubled their effort on defense, to be sure. Senegal gets a good look for 3, no good. Andre Nelson with the rebound, gives it up to Shanks. Cross to Marcicek. Spin move knocked out of his hands by Funk. Teal comes up with it, loses it. Senegal has it. We'll give it up to Lucas, who put up the 3 in the corner. That is no good, and Taylor has it. He's headed the other way, but he'll wisely pull up. Nope, now he hands it off to Noah Brown! 2-hand jam with authority. It's a 21-point game. It looked like Taylor was going to be caught in a little trap there, but Noah Brown wisely sees that and comes up, and that shot is good from Smith. We're going to get a timeout from St. Mary. It's a full timeout. 57-38, a great start to the second half for the Blue Jays. We're going to take a break. 57-38, 13:06 to go. You're watching Tabor basketball.
Sooner or later, you might need some extra storage space. When that day comes, Fleming's Mini Store All is ready and waiting. Fleming's Mini Store All has 5 locations and has been serving the Hillsborough and Marion area since 1990. They've got a variety of storage size options and can even handle boats and RVs. To learn more, just visit FlemingsMiniStoreAll.com or give them a call at 620-382-5550. Fleming's Mini Store All, the solution for your storage problems.
Think about how good it feels when people really get you. Like the friends who come over when a big game is on, the neighbors next door who always bring your favorite buffalo.
We are back. Some substitutions for St. Mary. As mentioned, Haley's in, and 23 Kobe Sifford is also in. They're going to give a little pressure here. Spencer Askew, who's checked into the game, will bring it up with Smith on him. Coach Troy Brown made some noise there in that. Askew goes to the basket. That's no good. Little guy fights for the rebound. It's out of bounds. It would go St. Mary's way. But Coach Brown with enthusiasm during that timeout. A little barking, a little encouragement. Definitely getting into his players as Tabor celebrated on their side. Huge swing, 19-4 in this half. As Haley does a nice job for Leon Marcicek to just deny. Taylor for 3. That one rims out. Marcicek gets the rebound. He wants to go right back up with it, drops it in. Leon with 7 points. As the scoring is coming from everywhere right now, and it's back up to 21 points for the Blue Jays. Smith will drive, but Marcicek is there. Smith, a nice athletic play to draw the foul. That foul's going to go on Leon Marcicek, and that is his 3rd foul. They did a pretty good job of going up straight, but a very nice athletic play from Chase Smith, who hits again and has still not missed this season. That'll bring Emmanuel back in for Leon. Mark Emmanuel Jr., as we mentioned, a great first 5 minutes of this game. Chase Smith hits his 2nd. And Shanks will bring up the basketball. Gives it up to Brown. Brown with 14 points leading the way for Tabor. Taylor, Askew, thought about the 3, gets a screen from Emmanuel, was looking for the pick and roll and was there. Oh, and that pass is intercepted by Smith. He'll go to the hoop and hit the layup. Here comes a little more pressure. A couple good possessions there from St. Mary, offensively and defensively. Taylor blows by Sifford. His shot is short, and the ball's on the ground. It's going to be a hell ball, and that's going to go St. Mary's way. Correction, we have a foul. That foul's going to go against Jack Taylor. He didn't just kind of jump on it. It was an aggressive play, good hustle play, but kind of just threw his weight on top of the pile. 17-point game. Hemmert back in for the Blue Jays. There's Sifford, a long 3, and he hits. Somebody yell Kobe. Kobe Sifford hits the long 3-pointer and cuts it to 14 points. Spencer Askew for 3 on the kick out by Shanks. No good. Diogo Lucas has the ball. He's coming. He'll give it off to Sifford. Sifford this time is no good. Senegal with the rebound out to Smith. Smith fires away and he hits. And it's an 11-point game. Just like that. Here comes some more pressure. Now they fall back. You knew that there was going to be a counter punch coming from the Spires. Taylor, dribble drive, kicks back out to Shanks. Shanks over to Askew. Askew for 3. That one's off back iron strong. Spencer gets his own rebound. He's going to get fouled. Smith was on the ground and kind of took out the feet. Andre Nelson, that's 3 fouls on G. Smith. Andre Nelson back in. Jack Taylor will have a seat. 20 seconds on the shot clock. Inbound to Askew. We near the halfway mark of the second half. Nelson, 10 to shoot. Hemmert with the ball. Nelson gets by Smith, kicks it back to Hemmert. 5 to shoot. Hemmert kicks away to Nelson. Nelson's jumper is good. Sifford the other way now with Hemmert on him. There's the ball. Sifford drives. Goes up with the right hand. No good. Mark Emanuel with a strong rebound. Andre Nelson with that last basket at 13 points. Gives it off to Shanks. Shanks wants to do it on his own. Goes to the hoop. And Lucas is called for the foul. Bobby just had him on his heels the whole way, and Diego could not recover. But again, not a bad foul, as Bobby Shanks is just a 38% free throw shooter. However, Bobby makes me look bad and hits the first. As Sam Billimon will check in for Sifford, and Miles Slater comes in for G. Smith. Second one from Shanks on the way is no good, and Haley gets the rebound. Quickly to Lucas. Over to Slater. He wants to go, but Mark Emanuel, all 6'8" of Mark Emanuel, is in the path of Miles Slater to the basket, and that was not going to work. Shanks, right by Senegal, goes to the hoop, and it's fouled. That's going to go against 25 Haley, and that is his fourth. That is a big blow to the Spires, as Haley, one of their best interior players, is going to have to hit the bench with 4 fouls. Nick Funk will check back in, but Bobby Shanks misses his first free throw. Bobby with 8 points on the day. Shanks hits the second. 15-point ball game, 63-48, 9:15 left to play. Slater works off a screen from Funk. Ooh, they missed Billimon backdoor. He had Nelson on the wrong side. As Lucas is going to try to go to the basket, he hits and is fouled. 2-point basket for Lucas is good. Hemmert on the foul. Boy, that was a lot of steps there. Looked like it could have been travel, but not called. And Diego Lucas now has 16 points. His free throw is not good, and Shanks with the rebound. Look at that, 14 points for Lucas. Nelson tries to get inside Emmanuel way up top. He's going to set a screen for Shanks. Pick and roll was not there. To Askew with 8 to shoot. He gets Slater off his feet. Askew, an athletic move to the basket. Up and under, hits, and he'll have to hustle back. Slater hands to Lucas. Funk for 3, and he hits. He drew Emmanuel out to the perimeter, and Mark was a little slow getting there. Funk hits. That's a luxury maybe of having a long postman who can shoot and stretch the court. That ball's loose, rolling away. Senegal comes up with it. He pushes it up the court. He's got Hemmert. Hemmert is going to get called for the block. A nice little crossover step by Senegal, avoided the charge. And Hemmert, it's the foul, his second, and Senegal will shoot a couple of shots. Again, a 67% shooter. I'm sure that's changed drastically after today. He misses the first. He's 2 of 5 today as Marcicek will check in for Emmanuel. Looked a little bit tired on that last defensive series. 8 of 13 in the season, now 8 of 14 as Shanks pulls down the board. St. Mary struggling to capitalize on Tabor's mistakes. There's Askew. Blue Jays up 12. Bobby nearly dragged that foot, was able to get rid of it. Askew drives, kicks out over to Bobby Shanks, who shoots the 3, and it's nothing but net. 12 points for Bobby Shanks. The Blue Jays stretch it out to 15 points. And there's Lucas, who draws a foul. It looks like it might be on Hemmert. Could be on, yes it is on Cade Hemmert, his third. Lucas is a slippery one. He works his way to the basket, and Askew will check out. Noah Brown will check in. So that'll make Shanks and Nelson the guards here. And again, almost a traditional 2 guard, 2 forward, and a center lineup for the Blue Jays. There's a 3-pointer, no good. Nelson with the board is falling out of bounds, gets it to Shanks. A very nice play by Andre Nelson as Shanks will bring it up against Smith. Smith quietly with 19 points for St. Mary. Shanks, that one gets away from him, bouncing around. Lucas comes up with it, gets away from him. Marcicek on the floor. That was a crazy little series there as that ball looked like a greased chicken rolling around and nobody could grab onto it, and it goes off the hands of the Blue Jays like finally goes out of bounds for Tabor. 20 seconds on the shot clock. Nelson has it. He'll be running the guard here. Over to Shanks with Lucas right up in his uniform. Over to Brown. 8 to shoot. Hemmert. Nelson 5 to shoot. Marcicek will drive. Noah Brown puts it up and it rims in and out, but Andre Nelson rebound, no good. Rebound, good. Andre Nelson with 15 points. He now leads the Blue Jays. Funk thought about a 3 there, gives it up to Senegal. Out to Billimon. Jumper's no good. Shanks with the rebound. 17-point lead. Smith hustling all over the place. Jay Smith not giving up, giving a lot of energy. And here's Marcicek in the corner. That's long. And Hemmert got a little anxious there, and that's 4 fouls on Cade Hemmert. So he came up, and you can see he just gets his hands in the back of Billimon. An aggressive foul. We are both teams in the bonus now. And Billimon, Sam Billimon from Independence, Missouri, will shoot 1 and 1 here. He hits the first. He was 1 of 4 coming in. He's 3 of 3 now from the free throw line. And Mike Ratzlaff's going to call a timeout. It's a full timeout, so we'll take a break. 5:59 remaining in the ball game. Tabor 70, St. Mary 54. We'll be right back. You're watching Tabor.
Foundation is a will planning service that brings your faith into the process of preparing a God-honoring estate plan. Many donors of Tabor College have used this service to create their plan and have chosen to leave a gift to the college, a gift that will have a lasting impact on future generations of Tabor students. Learn more at mbfoundation.com/Tabor and get started on your plan today.
MB Foundation, giving meaning to money.
Panzer Chiropractic Clinic is a supporter of Tabor College and proud to treat our Tabor students and athletes. Panzer Chiropractic Clinic offers affordable chiropractic care for the entire family. We offer spinal adjustments and cold laser therapy, decompression and flexion distraction therapy, and are board certified in acupuncture as well as DOT certified. Come see us at 122 South Main Street in Hillsboro or call Panzer Chiropractic Clinic for an appointment today at 620-947-3157.
Shot or two shots? Or has he shot one yet? Yeah.
One shot here remaining for Billamon. Hit his first. A nice day at the line, 3 of 3. And he misses that one. And Noah Brown pulls down the board. He'll bring it up. Nope, he'll give it up to Nelson. Gee, Smith almost got a steal there. Noah Brown, the accidental screen. Hemmert still on the court with his 4 fouls. Gets a screen from Marcicek. A nice give and go from Noah Brown to Leon Marcicek. And Leon's got 9. Noah Brown. We're seeing the best of Noah Brown right now today. He's always been a pretty good rebounder as Funk misses the 3 and Nelson gets the board. When his jump shot's on, it's pretty. We've seen some. Ooh, that pass is picked off from Billamon. But he's a great passer for a big man. They try to get that under to Funk, and Funk goes up, and he's fouled on the way up. And that's going to be on Nelson. That is his 3rd. Funk mishandled it, and maybe that was the break he needed because Nelson got there in time to commit the foul. Funk at the line. First one goes. Haley getting ready to check back in with 5:08. And he hits the second. That's the first free throw of the year for Nick Funk to go. He's 1 of 2, and Haley will check in. Brad Haley with his 4 fouls. He just has not been able to get involved. He doesn't have a point yet. The foul trouble has really been a problem. Hemmert from the corner, no good. Nelson with a rebound. Shanks has it. 10 to shoot. Looks for a high screen from Marcicek. Hits Leon in the paint, kicks it back out. Bobby Shanks for 3, no good, nothing there, and that's a violation, but St. Mary had the ball. They'll push it up the court. Manano gives it to Billamon. Over to Haley. Haley, jab step. Diego Lucas, a long 3. That is going to bounce in. Diego Lucas, 17 points now. Never met a shot he didn't like, but he hits them too. It's a 13-point game. Hemmert in the corner. That 3 is no good. Nelson rebound, put back, no good. Smith gets the board. Chase Smith, pull-up jumper, and it's going to fall out. Hemmert gets it. He goes down. And foul's going to go against Billamon, and that is the second on Sam Billamon, and Cade Hemmert will go to the line, and he will shoot 1 and 1. 8th team foul. Both teams with 18 fouls. Unfortunate foul there on Billamon. I think he just happened to be there, and Hemmert lost his footing, and Cade misses the first. The Blue Jays really struggling from the free throw line. Billamon. Haley hands it off to Smith. Very young St. Mary team as Smith pulls up. No good. Haley with the rebound. Kicks it out. Manano, he'll drive on Noah Brown. He'll miss. And Billamon gets the rebound. Hemmert's down. Noah Brown came up with it. Cade Hemmert went down hard there. And I think he's got a bloody nose there. So they're going to send players to the benches so they can Check the floor. I think we got a little blood on the floor there. He just got tangled up and went down hard and got a little nosebleed there. So we take a look at the balanced scoring. We talked about balanced scoring from Tabor as we reset here. 72-59 Blue Jays, 3:25 left in the ball game. Talk about balanced scoring. 14 points from Noah Brown, 12 points from Bobby Shanks, 7 from Cade Hemmert, 10 from Spencer Askew, 15 from Andre Nelson, 9 from Leon Marcicek, 3 from Jack Taylor, 2 from Mark Manuel. It's been just across the board for the Spires. Chase Smith with 19, including 7 of 11 from the free throw line. Diego Lucas with 17. Sam Billimon with 9. Nick Funk with 5. Manano has 4. Kobe Sifford has 3. And correction, Manano has 2. Senegal has 4. We're back in action here. Everything's cleaned up. Biohazards taken care of. Spencer Askew checked in for Hemmert while they try to fix him up. Shanks with Billimon on him.
Ready, Sam.
Now a high screen from Marcicek, and Shanks just goes by his defenders and hits. Nelson steals the inbound pass, gives it off to Bobby Shanks. He'll go up, miss, no good. Nelson with the rebound, and he stepped on the line. Really nice job by Andre Nelson battling there. Steps out of bounds. Nana will inbound.
Hey, Brad, go.
Haley fortunate there. He didn't pull that 5th foul. It's Lucas will bring it up. He'll go with the fall away from the corner. Rims out. Brown with the rebound. We got a foul. I think that was on 15. Spencer Askew kind of shoved Manano out of there. You can see he just puts his hand up and rides him right out of there with the hand. Good work on that replay. Manano will shoot 2. And there was a free throw lane violation that's going to turn it over to the Blue Jays. That's got to be frustrating for Coach Brown and the Spires. Senegal will check back in. Haley will go to the bench. Shanks will bring it up. Billimon providing a little pressure. Shanks a little bit quicker, and he'll go right to the basket, and he gets fouled. The body position was okay, but Shanks' athleticism got around him, and Senegal gets him with the body. But again, this guarantees nothing. As Bobby's adventures at the free throw line continue, and he hits the first. 15 points for Bobby Shanks. And he is above his season average now, 14.4. Second free throw is no good. Marcicek with the board. Great job by Senegal to tie him up. There's going to be a held ball, and it's going to St. Mary. Leon made that mistake of bringing that ball down, and Senegal reached in there and did a nice job of tying him up. Lucas brings it over the timeline. 75-59, Blue Jay lead. Lucas, the pure scorer. Smith, the workhorse. He'll go and drive. Off back iron. Marcicek with the rebound. Lucas knocks it away, rather. Chase Smith knocks it away. And Shanks gets it back, and he'll pull up here. They'll try to milk the clock a little bit here as we go under the 2-minute mark. Chase Smith, a nice young player, a freshman guard out of Little Rock. 5 to shoot. Askew will go to the lane, hands it off to Nelson, who puts it in. Nice pass from Askew, and Andre Nelson has 17. One pass over to Manano. He'll go down the lane, and he'll get the basket. Foul on Noah Brown. And the basket by Manano is good. And Miles Slater will check in for Chase Smith. 10 fouls now, so anything else will be 2 shots. 9 fouls on St. Mary, so both ways will be shooting 2. Manano's shot is good, and the 3-point play is complete. I think everybody was a little out of it there, right for that second free throw. Shanks with a 15-point lead in the ball, 1:15 on the clock. Shanks is just a little too fast for Billemont to guard him like that. A nice effort to Marcinchak, but knocked out by Slater to Manano. Manano will try to get to the basket, but he's fouled by Askew. That is Spencer Askew's 4th foul. Not what you want to do when you have a 15-point lead late in the ball game. Oh, Manano will shoot 2 shots. And once again, clock's not running, points are being scored. It cuts it to 14. Manano hits again. He's got 7 points in the ball game. Under a minute to go.
Working.
And now Lucas will guard Shanks. He gives it off to Nelson. 15 to shoot. Lucas tries to get in there and pick one off. Nelson flips it out to Shanks. Shanks, fancy dribbling. He'll drive, put it off the glass, and in. Bobby Shanks has 17 points.
Keep playing.
Billemont drives. Nothing there. Marcinchak with the rebound. Let's see. Shot clock is off. Guys are tired, and I think it looks like the Blue Jays will dribble this one out. And they will. 79-64 is going to be the final. A hard-fought game. Blue Jays ran out to a big lead early in the second half, only to see St. Mary come back and cut it to a closer game for the Blue Jays pull away for a 15-point victory. So St. Mary falls to 0-3, 0-2 in the conference very early on. That's a good-looking young team. You were looking at a team that started 3 freshmen, a junior and a senior, and had some other young players come in and contribute. So there's still a lot to be accomplished for the St. Mary Spires. For Tabor, it's nice to get back on the W side of the column. They've won 3 of their last 4. As we take a look at some highlights. Really nice game from Mark Emanuel, seeing some real improvement from the big man. Again, we talked about the balanced scoring. That was exciting to see from Tabor. As we wait for our final stats to come around. Check some of those late starts around the conference. Real early in the ball game, Kansas Wesleyan is up 35-30 on Ottawa. That one actually is 2 minutes left in the first half. Friends at 8 seconds left in the first half leads Southwestern 34-28. Bobby Shanks and Andre Nelson were your co-leaders for the Blue Jays, each with 17 points. Noah Brown contributed 14 in a really nice outing for that young man. Noah Brown, great kid, and you talk to most people around campus on the team, they'll tell you what a nice guy he is, but he played a great game tonight, shot well. 7 of 9 for his 14 points. Pulled down unofficially 5 rebounds. We'll see some more highlights here. These are the second half. Spencer Askew had a nice little game for Tabor. Cade Hemmert hit some big threes. Nice give and go there. The passing was excellent tonight for Tabor, distributing the ball to a lot of different people, attacking the rim. So we're going to bring the stats up here shortly, and we'll take a look at those right now. '79 to 64, Tabor gets the W. The 20th of January is the next scheduled game for the Blue Jays. As always with this season, double check as Tabor will go on the road for the next three. 20th at Ottawa, the 23rd at Bethany, and the 25th at Kansas Wesleyan. And they'll be back home on the 27th to take on McPherson. One date to put on the calendar, January 30th will be senior night. And of course, this is all assuming things go well and teams are healthy. For both the men and the women, January 30th is planned to be senior night. They'll be hosting Ottawa. Blue Jays will have another matchup with St. Mary's on the road, then at Friends, then at Southwestern in early February. Come home for a pair against York and Kansas Wesleyan. Big challenge on the road, February 13th at Bethel. Home against Southwestern on the 15th. And they finish with two on the road at Oklahoma Wesleyan on the 17th and York on the 20th. So that's the way the schedule looks right now. As always, as is this crazy basketball season, subject to change. As we wait for the stats, we can tell you that it was Chase Smith leading all scorers with 19 points, 5 of 13 from the field, 2 of 4 from three-point range, and an impressive 7 of 7 from the free throw line. He had 2 rebounds and 2 assists as well, and a nice game for Chase Smith, the freshman. Diego Lucas, 8 of 13 from the field, 1 of 3 from three-point range, and 0 of 1 at the free throw line. It's 17 for the Spires, 3 assists and 2 rebounds for him. Maceo Manano, 5 rebounds to go with his 7 points. He was the leading rebounder for St. Mary, but the rebounding, as we'll see shortly with our stats, the rebounding difference was huge in this game in favor of Tabor. Part of that reason was Brad Haley, scoreless night tonight, and is a much better player than we were able to see. Rebounds and an assist, but 4 fouls and was constantly in foul trouble. So a rough night for Brad. 9 points for Sam Billimon for the Spires, 7 for, we mentioned, for Maceo. Manano, 5 for Nick Funk. But it was really about Lucas and Smith with the big scoring. For the Blue Jays, it was Nelson and Shanks, each with 17. Andre Nelson, 8 of 11. Shanks, 6 of 9. A double-double for Andre Nelson. 17 points, 12 rebounds for the 6'2 guard. Also had 3 assists on the game. A nice game for Andre Nelson. Shanks, 17 points, 7 assists. Or 7 rebounds rather than 3 assists. 14 points for Noah Brown with his 5 rebounds and 2 assists. Spencer Askew with 10 points, 2 rebounds, 2 assists. Again, we talked, the scoring was very balanced. Liam Marsicek, 9 points, 5 rebounds. Cade Hemmert, 7 points, 4 rebounds. Mark Emanuel had 2 points, 2 assists, and 5 rebounds, and a great night. 3 points for Jack Taylor, 3 rebounds. 15 assists for the Blue Jays to 8 for St. Mary. So as we're going to get these final stats up to you. Tabor, a big win. Back on track in the KCAC after a disappointing loss on Thursday night here at home to Sterling. Here are the final stats. Tabor shot 56% from the field. That is obnoxiously good. That's Villanova 85, Villanova over Georgetown good. St. Mary's 37%, 26% from three for the Blue Jays, 30% from three for St. Mary. Free throw percentage, it's going to continue to be a point of reference for the Blue Jays, that they have got to hit better free throws. 48% from the line, 68% for St. Mary's. Look at the rebounding advantage. 45 rebounds for the Blue Jays, 27 for St. Mary. Turnovers much better in the second half for the Blue Jays. After 11 in the first half, just 7 in the second, 18 to 15 overall. And the assists, we talk about a great passing night for the Blue Jays. 15 assists and 8 for St. Mary. There you see your leaders. It was a very nice win for the Blue Jays. We welcome St. Mary's back into regular play. And that's going to be it for us. We have a little break in our broadcasting as the Blue Jays go on the road. We will be following things closely, and we look forward to seeing you next time. This is Nate Duell. It's been a fun afternoon. Thanks for joining us. This has been Tabor Basketball on the Tabor Sports Network. Have a great day.